after the release of a new email about those infamous talking points. The email was from Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes. We see it right there, and you really got into it in the briefing room.
Yeah, there's no question. Here's the thing. The White House, what this seems to suggest is that the White House wanted Susan Rice to talk so much about the protests triggering that attack in Benghazi to deflect criticism from White House policies. But now what has happened is the bigger issue is why was that email not turned over to Congress earlier? That failure to turn it over has got Republicans on Capitol Hill crying cover up, and John Boehner, Speaker of the House, doing what he has long resisted doing, which is creating a special committee to have yet another investigation into Benghazi.
Yeah, that is just getting set up right now. And Martha, eyebrows also raised after this testimony from retired General Robert Lovell, who was part of the Africa Command. I want to play a bit of it.
There are accounts of time, space, and capability, discussions of the question, could we have gotten there in time to make a difference? The point is we should have tried.
Brigadier General Lovell said despite his wish that more could have been done, given how rapidly things were happening, the military would not have been able to get there to Benghazi in time, which is what official reports have determined as well.
And Martha, this, of course, raises again the critical issue of security. And you went behind the scenes to find out what more is being done to protect our diplomats.
I did. You know, diplomatic security never wants another Benghazi, and they gave us special access to see what they are doing in hopes such a tragedy never happens again.
All right, we've got a hallway down here.
In the fictional country of Erawan, that's nowhere spelled backwards,
all vehicles down, all vehicles down.
These diplomatic security agents are in their 10th and final week of hostile environment training. Even though this is an exercise, the memory of Benghazi hangs over it all. The training is challenging, physically and mentally. Agents must prove themselves in 160 essential tasks, from the hard skills like shooting and driving to the soft skills, communications,
go for consular talk,
planning, and preparing for every possible threat.
Hesitation kills in an attack, and so their actions need to be crisp, and this training brings it all together.
Agents must work through stress and fatigue, solving complex problems with limited resources. There's no shortage of outposts that can turn dangerous, even deadly, without warning. Cover! Last year, a suicide attack at the U.S. Embassy in Turkey. In 2012, a car bomb attack on a diplomatic convoy in Peshawar, Pakistan. And, of course, Benghazi. But the mission for U.S. diplomats must move forward.
As Secretary Kerry has said repeatedly, America demands that we cannot retreat behind bricks and barbed wire. We have to be out there.
Back at the consulate, a car bomb. The fake country of Erawan suddenly feels very real. Attackers breach the gates and storm the compound. While the Marines playing the enemy outside continue to attack the complex, the students inside have no idea what's happening next. Wounded agents are in need of medical care.
We are taking increased IDF fire. They are zeroing us in. How copy?
Enemy mortar fire is getting closer.
Stay down, stay away from the windows.
Deteriorating security conditions reach a tipping point.
Permission to evac.
The decision is made to abandon the compound. The agents whisk the consul general, his staff, and the injured agents to a helicopter landing zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just completed the capstone.
10 weeks of training finally come to an end.
This may be training environment, it may be pretend per se, but this happens, and this is what we prepare for, and we have to prepare for the worst.
When we were in the consulate, you grabbed those flags.
Absolutely. This is a symbol of our country. When it flies over the consulate, it says that we're there, we're open for business, and we represent our country. If we leave, we take it with us. It's very important to us.
And they are very important to us. Thanks to Martha Raddatz for that.